Jordi, congrats on the win. That was a crazy finish. Just what can you say about what just went down and how your team was able to rally and pull that one off?
Yeah, I think that's why this game is so fun to watch and play all the way through, and give credit to the guys that they kept believing, and we kept pressing and created that turnover, and D'Lo made that big shot. But I think throughout the whole game, again, we played hard, and then the focus was there. It wasn't perfect all the way through, but that's how we want this, our team to play, is playing hard and playing with focus, staying together, and obviously the second chance points was an issue and still is an issue, but they're the best team in the NBA at doing that. So, it was a good lesson for us, having to box out those guys. Obviously, Sengun had a big impact in the game, but I thought the collective effort to show him a crowd, and towards the end, we had a couple of stops. So, really proud of the guys, and especially to keep believing and, executing at the end, because sometimes it's easy to lose focus for one possession. We wanted to go for the steal right away. We didn't have more timeouts right there, and we just created enough confusion, a deflection. Ball gets to D'Lo, and he makes the shot. So really proud of the guys. Happy for them.
D'Angelo on the walk-off just gave the coaching staff the credit for those last few seconds. What were you telling the guys, especially in those last 5 seconds where you have an opportunity to inbounds the ball? Keon gets a quick three, and then you see that huge steal from Tosan, D'Lo, and them just being able to kind of just be resilient.
Yeah, we called a timeout when Keon made the three. The one before that we pushed, because we only had one left. We pushed, and Keon got a quick layup, cut it to, I believe it was 3. Then Dylan made 1 out of 2. And that's what we call the timeout. Executed the play, Keon made the 3, and then we didn't have more timeouts. We're down 1, we pressed, and that's where we get that stop, and D'Lo made the shot. So, and all the way through, they still had 3.5 seconds, and we got the stop at the end. So, again, great job staying focused, asking questions, talking to each other. That's how we want to, learn and take steps forward.
When, obviously Keon hits the shot and D'Lo hits the shot. But, when you get plays like you got from Tosan down the stretch, I think he hit both of those passes. He obviously got the deflection. Just how much of a lift is it to get those kind of winning veteran plays from a guy that's that young and that inexperienced?
Yeah, he's a veteran at 23 years old, and I think we've talked about him, his composure, his size, playing on both ends of the floor, how, he plays under control offensively, and he can finish around the rim, and then his physicality on defense. So all that combined, he's been amazing for the group. Tonight, he was a big reason why we won this game.
You guys, even during that, before this 3-game win streak, during that extended losing skid, were in a lot of games playing hard till the end. And now in a game like tonight, obviously there's no quit. Just, through some adverse circumstances, what do you attribute, this group's belief and their ability to, just show up on a nightly basis and compete really regardless of the opponent? Yeah,
I think you pretty much said it, right? Like when you play all the way through, you can believe in luck, but also you have to look, search a little bit and work for it. And, I go back to the Laker game, right? We shoot at the end and we miss it, and we crash the glass and we don't get it, but we were right there. Same with the Knicks here, lost by 1 possession. We fouled at the end. It ended up being a 4-point game. But if you are in these games over and over and over, that's where a game like tonight, you cannot be surprised for winning this game. We've done it, and that's the game of basketball is, we were not discouraged when we lost those games. We just keep doing it and, keep telling the guys, obviously, to shoot it with confidence and make plays on the defensive end. So, keep giving yourself a chance, keep playing hard.
You said earlier in the season how nice it was to have Nick and Day'Ron in the lineup, so you would always have a center out there. And when you see how both of them play tonight, how refreshing is it to have 2 centers you can rely on to, pull you out of games like this one?
Yeah, it's good to have that presence, and right now that they're like I said in pregame, like their communication has grown so much. They're loud, they've been aggressive, and that's contagious for everybody else. And it starts with the ball pressure, but then they're the ones communicating. So we've grown a lot defensively, and I think a big reason of that is like they've been the anchor of our defense, and big credit to both of them.